Hi Leo, welcome to July 2014. Now Leo, you're coming up on your birthday time, so you're in what I call your 6-week cycle. 6 weeks before your birthday, you get the entire year's lessons in the last 6 weeks leading up to your birthday, which is the most sacred day of the year. And then upon your birthday, you get the new solar energy for the new solar year. You can read all about it at my solar returns page on my website. The link is right there for you, and check that out. And so you can learn all about what's coming up for you this year if you get your solar return report. And it's an excellent report to see the landscape for the coming new year, the new birthday year. And so right now the message from the universe in July is rest and recharge your batteries. You may be finding that people are really at you in July and they're wanting more and more out of you. And remember, all work and no play will make you miserable. And you're only responsible for your own happiness. Everyone is responsible for their own happiness. And so don't try to fix, save, and rescue others. Allow them to step up and save themselves, fix themselves, heal themselves, do what's right for them, and you do what's right for you. And then that way, they're stepping up and becoming who they need to become and passing their own initiations, their own life lessons, which they're here to master. And then you'll have more energy because you're focused on your own, what you need and what you want to be doing. Now in July, the sun moves through Cancer, which is 12 signs from you, and that's why it's really important that you're resting now, recharging your batteries, not pushing. And when there's challenging aspects to the sun, you really feel it. So the sun will oppose Pluto on July 4th, and that's fireworks. So here we have the 4th of July, woohoo, celebration, independence, and the sun is opposing Pluto, which can be power struggles. Okay, oppositions are awarenesses that come to us externally, and so don't get drawn into power struggles with other people. Don't get into a power struggle with yourself, and really take good care of yourself. Now, Uranus is going to square off with the sun on July 8th. And this is an energy that can really wake you up, like, whoa, what have I been tolerating? Whoa, what have I been putting up with? And it's a good energy for you to set your boundaries with people. If anybody's running over your boundaries, you got to let them know who's king of the jungle, who's queen of the jungle, and raise your standards in relationships. If you've been allowing, you know, distractions by people who really aren't good for you, this is a good time to set those boundaries, raise your standards, and practice healthy selfishness, which is when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. When you walk away from yourself, it's not right for them either, because they're not lining up with you correctly, because you're not in alignment with yourself. So you always want to be in alignment with your soul self, higher self, and move from that place of personal empowerment. That way, when we line up with you, we're lining up with the powerful Leo, male and female. Now, Mercury is direct on July 1st. Yay! So communication can get back on track. And that's good news. July is a forward movement month, forward focused, forward movement. There's a lot happening in July, a lot going on. And it's a good time for you to pause, reflect before you jump into that new birthday chart, that new solar year, and think about what you want to create in this upcoming year. More love, more prosperity, more travel, more well-being, whatever your heart's desire. That's where you want to be focusing, Leo. Now, the Capricorn full moon on July 12th is in the area of your work, your lifestyle, your daily routine, your health habits. Now, Leos, for the most part, are very strong and healthy. Where I find Leos run into challenge is they exhaust themselves. They take too much on, they burn the candle at both ends, And with Saturn challenging you in Scorpio, there is that tendency where you can go to extremes. You know, I have so many duties, I have so many responsibilities. Who needs sleep? You do. And so the full moon in Capricorn is reminding you of that, is that you are a woman in a woman's body or a man in a man's body, and you have physical needs which require proper self-care and taking care of yourself and resting and not burning the candle at both ends, not pushing yourself to extremes, is a good thing to practice now before the sun enters your sign. And the Capricorn full moon is reminding you about your needs, what you need. Now, I've given you the Needless program here. If you click on it, it takes you to the Needless program. And when you meet your own needs, you become needless. And when you become needless, your life becomes effortless. And you have more time to do whatever it is your heart desires. And it's because you're not chasing your needs anymore. You're just not chasing them. So, you know, if you find yourself being needy, I want a relationship, or I want more money, or I want whatever it is, okay? Don't disown it. Don't act like it's not there. Own it. You know, I'm feeling kind of vulnerable right now. I'm feeling kind of needy. But don't let it drive your decisions. It's okay if you feel what you feel. Feelings are never wrong. Feelings just are. It's how you feel. And usually it's because your own inner child, your soul, needs something from you, which usually is more sleep, more food, right? You forget to eat, the blood sugar drops, and you're spaced out, you know, you're overwhelmed, okay? Stop, sit down, breathe, have something to eat, take a moment for yourself. You begin to feel more empowered. And so really own those needs so that you can address them and meet your own needs, which you can, and then that way you're in the driver's seat and you're making good choices for yourself, empowered choices for yourself. You know, when we, you know, are feeling needy for a relationship, we just take whatever around. Oh, he's available, she's available, woo, let me jump on you. And then we get someone who's really needy, and then we're like, whoa, oh my gosh, how'd I get myself in this one? Needy. So own it, but don't let it drive your choice, right? Don't take what's just around. Raise your standards and qualify a great relationship for yourself. And that's why I wrote the book, Love and the Law of Attraction, which I will be doing workshops on it. And you can purchase it now, the link is here, about using the power of your intention to find the right person for you, to find your highest complementary partner, which many refer to as a soulmate. Now, the Cardinal Grand Cross continues to invoke change for you. It's invoking change for you personally, and for you it has to do with your work style, your life, your lifestyle, your health habits. So if you're taking good care of yourself, then you're doing it. You're doing exactly what Pluto is asking for you to do. If you're, you know, loving on you, then you bring more love to the world. Uranus is working for you. Uranus is in the area of future vision, your beliefs, your spirituality, and it's in your sister sign Aries. So Uranus is in harmony with your Leo planet, your Leo sun, your Leo moon, your Leo ascendant. So it's pouring positive energy into you, which is making it easier for you to make changes in your life. Change can be positive, fun, and exciting for you because Uranus is in a sister sign. Where the challenge comes in for Leo is the Saturn in Scorpio. And Saturn always makes us feel we're not doing enough. You're not doing enough, and so it's like we get so workaholic. I got to do more. I got to produce more. I got to, be more available, and that can exhaust you. So be aware of that. It's always about life-work balance, right? You want to create a great life. Yes, you want to work, but you want them in balance. You don't want to go to an extreme, where all you do is work and then you don't have any fun, or all you're doing is partying and then you can't, the work's not going good. Work-life balance. Make them work together. Find the middle point. That's the key. And Mercury enters Cancer on July 13th. Another reminder, rest and recharge your batteries. Cancer's 12 signs from you, and it rules that area of your life that has to do with how you sabotage yourself, how you get in your own way. And for Leo, it's about working too much, burning the candle at both ends, and being distracted by other people's lessons that they need to be learning, entangling yourself with other people. Don't do that. Let them resolve their own life lessons. Now, here's good news, Leo. Jupiter enters your sign on July 16th. Now, this is a day to celebrate, and as well as your birthday. So you have a lot to look forward to in July and August. Jupiter in your sign is not going to be back here for another 12 years. Having the god of expansion and prosperity and opulence and opportunity in your sign it just doesn't get any better. Now, one of the things about having Jupiter in your own sign is about learning more about yourself. Jupiter is about expansion of consciousness. It's about expanding what you know. And there's nothing more fascinating than understanding the mystery of self. Who are you? What are you? Why are you here on the planet at this most incredible time in humankind's history? Mankind's history, womankind's history, her story, right? His story, history, her story, her story. It's phenomenal. Celebrate! Jupiter in Leo! And it will be in Leo until August 11th, 2015. How good is that? That's like 13 months. You'll take it. And then Venus enters Cancer on July 18th, and then the Sun squares Mars on July 19th. That's a fiery day for you. You will be not taking prisoners that day either. July 4th, July 8th, and July 19th, because as the Sun moves through Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries, they are the cardinal signs, which is all about the cardinal grand cross. The Sun is your ruling planet, so when it goes and it starts hitting them, you feel it. And so your job is to be taking really good care of you, so you're proactive, not reactive, right? Because Leos can get really cranky when they haven't had enough to sleep or enough to eat. And then when people are at you, like, I need this from you, I need this from you, I need this from you, roar comes the lion, roar. And then it's like, whoa, where did that lion come from? And so take care of yourself, right? Because then you're like, hey, it's about you, it's not about me. And I'm going to take care of my business. You take care of your business. It's not my responsibility that you take care of your business. That's your business, right? So navigate that. And Saturn turns direct on July 20th. So all of the work you've been doing with Saturn and Scorpio has been on the inner level. It's been the inner reconstruction taking place. And Saturn's been retrograde for 5 months now. So you've been building new structures internally. Now's the time to finish the unfinished business, and use your resources wisely. Your energy is a resource. Your health and well-being is a resource. And that's what the Capricorn full moon is showing you as well. On July 12th. And so be aware of what your resources are and properly use them. That's what Saturn's saying. Saturn's also teaching you to work with your limitations, right? So if you're a morning person, I am, you get all the work done strong in the morning and the afternoon, but by evening you start to wane. It's not the time to push. Or if you're an evening person, you don't push yourself in the morning, you pick up speed in the afternoon, and then in the evening, you're strong. So know your limitations. That's what Saturn's come to teach you, is to know your limitations. I don't like working with this group of people, or I don't want to work in that job anymore. Know your limitations, because then they become your ally. They become your strengths, right? I don't like working this way. I don't like working those hours. I don't like working with that group. You know your strengths. And when you do that, then you are empowered. You're in the driver's seat. You're the master of your destiny. And that is what Saturn is teaching you. Now, Uranus is going to move in reverse on July 21st. For you, it happens in the area of long-distance travel. So if you've got travel plans and all of a sudden they change around the 21st, don't freak out. It's Uranus moving in reverse. And that's okay. You know, is if the travel plans go out the window or you got to reconstruct the plans, it's all appropriate. Because when Uranus goes in reverse, it can bring sudden change of plans due to unforeseen new conditions. Remember, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, they represent circumstances beyond your personal control. They represent what's going on in the weather. They represent what's going on in the culture. They represent what's going on collectively on the planet, in the governments, in the banking, in the systems we participate in, but it's not your personal planets like your sun. And so when these conditions change, it's beyond your control. And, you know, Leo, you rule fun. You rule laughter. Keep a sense of humor. You know, it's all a movie, and you're the star. But it's only a movie, so don't take it personal. So whatever's being brought to your attention, it is for your liberation. That's what Uranus is about. Liberating the mind, liberating the spirit, liberating the soul. And Uranus can empower you to make a fresh start and new approach. And for you, it has to do with long-distance travel. It has to do with higher education. It has to do with marketing. It has to do with using the internet to market your business or your products or your services. And, you know, it's on the 21st, but right after it, everything, you know, will calm down again. And it's good when the planets go retrograde because it gives us a chance to assimilate all of the growth that they've invoked while they were direct, while Uranus was direct. And that's been going on, you know, for all of 2012 for you. And so, excuse me, 2014 for you. Where am I, 2012? All of 2014 for you. And so, you know, it's good for it to retrograde so that you can assimilate and digest all of the change and growth that you've had to go through here in 2014. And then the sun moves into Leo on July 22nd. Happy birthday, Leo. Now you're coming up. So the Leo's born, you know, in July. By this time and through the end of July, you're really feeling your power. You're really feeling the energy return, the new solar charts kicking in, the new solar energy, the new birthday energy is coming on play, and it's your time to shine, and you've got Jupiter in your sign. Now, it just doesn't get any better than that. And Mars into Scorpio on July 25th. So you may want to start working in the home. You may want to paint in the home, clean in the home, sell your home, buy a home, renovate your home. But it's great. It's a great energy to get work done around the house. Clean windows, clean the carpet, do fun stuff like that. And it just raises the vibration. You know, cleaning is the violet flame. When you clean, you raise the vibration. And it feels better. You feel better. You feel fresh and new. And I love it. Mars is so happy being in Scorpio because Scorpio was ruled by Mars before we discovered Pluto. So Mars is very excited to be home in his traditional sign, Scorpio. And this can give you a lot of drive and energy, like I said, to you know, either buy a new house or renovate where you are, or just make where you are beautiful and just raise the vibration there. And then you have your new moon. You get one new moon and you get one full moon a year, Leo. And this is your new moon. You already had your full moon in when the sun was in Aquarius, and that was a really intense full moon because Saturn was T-squaring it. So that wasn't really fun. It's been challenging for the Leos because Saturn's been squaring the Leo. And it's like, you want to have fun, and then Saturn says, oh yeah, well what about this? And you got to do this. And don't forget your duties and responsibilities. And it's like, oh, does it ever end? No. And, well, it does when Saturn goes into Sagittarius. It's going to be party time. But you've got a gorgeous new moon. Jupiter is coupled with the sun and the moon. And that is a big message for Leo of expansion and prosperity and love. So there's so much good coming your way, Leo. Now, Mars is squaring the sun and the moon, but that's okay because that gives you drive, it gives you ambition, it gives you the energy to like Can do. Oh, you say, no, I can't do that? Well, watch me do it. Oh, well, the woman can't do that? Well, watch me do it. You know, you're going to just be the can do. Or a man, say a man can't do that? Well, watch me do it. You know, so it's a fabulous energy. It's a can-do energy. And this is your new moon for the rest of 2014 and 2015. You won't get another new moon until July of 2015. And Saturn's not touching it. It's Jupiter. Jupiter is sitting right next to the moon and the sun, expanding you, bringing you new opportunity, bringing you new relationship, bringing you new love, whatever it is your heart is desiring, here it comes. And it's all about stepping into what you really want to do. You know, Julia Cameron wrote The Artist's Way. You have an inner dream that you can unfold. And if you have the courage, Leo is courage, have the courage to follow your dreams. Have the courage to do what you really want to do, because what you really want to do in life is what you're meant to do in life. And when you do what you're meant to do, the money comes to you. Doors will open for you. You feel useful. The work you do will feel like play. And that's what Leo stands for, is creativity, romance, love, risk-taking, living an authentic life, living from your soul self, living from who you really are, being who you really are. And when you do that, you will set such a powerful example for others that they will want to do it as well. And that's what liberates the entire planet, is everyone living from their authentic self and doing what they're meant to do, being who they're meant to be. You end July with Mercury in Leo on the 31st. So it is all about you following your heart. It's all about you being your authentic self. Be who you were born to be, and then share your passion with the world. So Leo, you know, whatever your heart's desire, with Jupiter in your sign, there isn't anything in your way. The only thing that can get in your way is you. And if you need to raise your standards, do it. If you want a better relationship, you need to be creating the space for that to come in, for a true love to enter your life. And so this is an incredible time for you, especially in August on. You have Jupiter working for you, and you are able to create greater wealth, greater opportunity, greater success, your heart's desire. The message is live from your soul self, live from your authentic self, and do the work you were meant to do. And it will all come to you. You will attract great love to you. So you can order my book here, Love and the Law of Attraction, and it's a great birthday gift to give to yourself, to use to attract the love you want and live your best life. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Leo. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if something's not working for you, let it go. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.